What are we jamming on now, Jay? What are you jamming on now? And I'm guessing it's fucking Hades.
Dude.
6 months, 6 to 12 months behind.
Dude. Yes, and I'm not ashamed of it. So, yeah, Jesse told me about this game when it was on the Switch, because he plays heavily on PC and Switch. And so he was like, oh, this game's Hades is great. And I just was like, great. There's some random ass Nintendo games, that are like anime. And I'm just like, yeah, that's not my game. I'm good. But he was so high on it. Once I learned internally that it was coming to Game Pass, I was like, all right, I'm going to play when it comes to the Game Pass. And it's a lot of fun. It's like a roguelike dungeon crawler. Like, it reminds me a lot of Undermine, but with cooler story, with Greek gods, and yeah, just more fun, like verbiage. Like Undermine was very basic, like the gameplay, just going into these dungeons. You're gonna die, but you're gonna get better to try to get farther next time. Like, that's a fun concept, and that's why I liked Undermine so much.
Also, that like you start at the beginning every time, kind of thing.
Yeah. But like, I thought that I would get annoyed at it, but leveling up and being able to just smash through the part that you were just at, and like to strike down these furies, and it's really well done, and it is a lot of fun. And I've played it more than I expected to. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I also was surprised at how much I enjoyed it. And I mean, I did not come anywhere near beating it, but I stuck with it way longer than I would have guessed with that kind of gameplay. Yep. You know what I mean? It walks a good balance between the, yes, you're starting over every time, but like the undercurrent of character progression is enough to make you feel like you're making progress, and not have the feeling of like starting over every time. And the writing is also good. I like this. The shit with his dad and shit is pretty, it's fucking good.
Yeah.
Everyone with all the shit talking just in general that everyone does is pretty good, Yeah.
I'm liking that. Never thought I would, but hey, what can I say? It's fun for like short plays too. If I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna jump in, I got like 20 minutes. If I die, I die. I'm done.
Yeah, and you're going to.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. On a long enough timeline, the survival rate of everything drops to 0, in the words of Chuck Pahelniuk. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, like it is very button jammy though, for sure. And like, as much as I did stay engaged longer than I anticipated, I also would play it and be like, I just gotta fucking like take it. It's too much. It's just too much button jamming. Like you'd be like mid run and be like, fucking, my hand is just tired, man. Like I want to stop physically the activity of doing. Like, the game is fun, but the physical anguish of like having to do that much is a lot, man. It's fucking a lot.
Yeah. Especially as it gets harder, like I'm at the Asphodel place, and the enemies there are freaking hard, man. Like, you have to actually, I have an active rotation in my mind as if I was playing Elder Scrolls or something, trying to get the highest DPS that I know to do to strike enemies out the quickest. Otherwise, I'm gonna get overrun, and I'm just used to that. I'm okay with that type of game. I know that's not really your jam, but I'm just used to competitively, like, how fast can I get this in to kill these enemies to actually survive?
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, I don't even know. Like, I don't have it's hard. I struggle to like I've listened. This is like game of the year for a lot of people. So there's been like, I hear a lot about it on the podcast I listen to and shit, and people talk about it, and like they talk about which like should, like, I'm surprised it doesn't appeal to me more, but like the minute, like the math of it, like there are people that like break it down to like a scientific approach to DPS, maximum DPS things based. Because the thing is, you didn't mention it, but like the thing with the game is like every run presents a different power-up tree opportunity to you. So, you cannot just rely on one track of getting good. You have to have an understanding and a flexibility, I think, to really get good at it and like be able to use
weapon, because each weapon has different.
Each weapon is exactly right. So so there's enough variables in it where it is not at all monotonous in the math of it. You know what I mean? You do have a different problem set every time, but like trying to, I don't know, trying to fucking maximize that on the fly to me is just, it's too much. I don't know if it's too much or too. I'm not sure what the problem with it is, but like there's just, I have a really hard time staying engaged with that because it is just like, okay, like this thing's working this time and like I figured it out here and it's kind of working and I go through back to the next time and like I'm not really figuring out why I'm better or worse this time. I just am better or worse. And like this, it's just not working this time. You know what I mean? And like that to me is frustrating, like a lack of reliability. The lack of reliability, I think, is maybe what frustrated me the most about it, and might have been what kind of got me off of it. But
Yeah, I
it is good.
actually I like the active like math in my mind where I know if I have the spear, I know the special attack is so
I
powerful.
like that
So
shield. I like the shield
the
was the one I
shield is
really
awesome
liked.
too. I did not think
Yeah,
I would like that, but that's freaking cool. But like the
yeah,
spear, there's a power up when you get Zeus's tree. You can get chain lightning, and that spear just does so much damage. And there's another one where you can do 3 at a time. And I am like nearly unkillable when I have that
yeah.
combination. But I know I have to hit so many Ys first because I'm building that up and trying to get that maximized because that's where the most damage is coming. But it's like the actively in my mind, like what I want. But then if I get presented with like Hades instead, I'm like, okay, now I got to roll with Doom instead. So do I want to just? I know I'm going to be dashing to get out of the way a lot. Do I just maximize that?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm pretty much
I
just
love that part
dashing
of it.
like 24, like at all
Oh,
times I'm doing the dash around, Like there's, and it's been so long since I played, but I remember there was some sort of dash move that like, I don't know, I can't remember what it was. Something that was highly appealing about dash where that was easily my most reliable and go-to, just, I don't know, philosophy. Just one to obviously be moving because it is that you were just constantly being swarmed, you know what I mean? And to one to constantly be moving, but two, like there were dash things that like would do things either on departure or on arrival
oh
at the
yeah.
beginning of the
Like you
dash.
can cause doom and damage, or you can deflect damage. Like you could be very powerful, especially if you have multiple. That dash has been nice. I had like the Poseidon one, which did damage when I arrived. Then I had another one which did damage as I left as well. So it was kind of nice. Like wherever, if you're where I was or where I'm going, you're getting hit.
Right, right.
So,
Yeah, it's a good game for sure, for sure, for sure.
but yeah,
That's
man,
it.
this
Just playing that. Anything
no,
else?
no, not just that. Like this is a very exciting time, Josh. Like we gotta talk about this. All the
Oh
games.
yeah, very exciting. But you don't even know, dude. You don't even know. You're playing in the Stone Age right now, man. You are talking about Stone Age things. But I'm listening. I'll let you. I'll let you talk it out.
I want to hear all about this blasphemy you speak, but I'm intrigued. But yeah, man, like a lot of the games from earlier game showcases, in the year, are now starting to hit and have their betas released and things like that. So a lot of fun games I'm playing. Hades was like one of the ones I had that pre-installed, ready to go. Another one, Back for Blood. Have you ever played that series? Any of those games? Neither had I, but I heard that they were really good. And so it's I think it's releasing in like a week or so, very soon. But their beta was out, open beta this past weekend. And because I heard it was so good, I wanted to check it out. This is multiplayer co-op zombie survival. And like you have guns and stuff is exactly what you think it is. And it's
What's
like
it called again?
Back for Blood.
I've been seeing a tile in the Oculus games for some zombie game, but I can't recall the title of it.
Yeah,
But
this I mean
it's that kind of sounds like what
you
the
probably
keywords.
because like Left 4 Dead, it's part of the Left 4 Dead series. I don't know if there was a previous one before that, but yeah, it's really fun because you get to choose between. I think they have like 7 different predetermined like characters you choose from, but then the weapons you get and everything is all just stuff you find in the game, and you're just cooperating, trying to survive to the next location and advance through different acts, and it's really fun. Like it seems kind of basic, like yeah, zombies and multiplayer, like yeah, it's not that magical of a thing, but I've played a lot of games before, um, like the Dead Rising series. That's fun, smashing zombie killing, but just the co-op aspect of it, I always find fun. Even just playing it in a beta with random people that I did not know, wasn't on
Hades
mic
doesn't
with.
have that, does it? Hades doesn't have a co-op thing, does it? Yeah, that's so shocking that the game would be.
That would be really fun
Seems,
co-op.
yeah, it seems perfectly suited for it. I'm
Like,
surprised.
why don't they? Are you guys listening? Make that happen.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's got to be in the works. Anyways.
Yeah, it's a really fun game. That's solid graphics. Current gen game. So yeah, highly fun game if you want to check it out. Like it's worth it. I think I might have to pull the trigger on buying that bad boy.
Word. Buying it?
So
What do you mean buying it? It's not on Game Pass? Is that the thing? It's not on Game Pass?
no, this is a game you just have to buy. Yeah, it's
When
just
was the
the
last?
open.
When was the last time you bought a game?
I do buy a lot of games, but they're usually like smaller games or a game that's like on sale, like a Devil May Cry 5 or something. I'm like, oh, it's finally on sale. Or I take that back. I know for a fact, I don't know if it was the last game I bought. I bought NBA 2K21 because it was on sale for like $10. And I was like, man, I miss playing the game. Like it left Game Pass. I need to play it $10. Okay, fine. Yeah. But yeah, it's only those big games like a Back for Blood. Actually, I take that back. I retract further statement. Last weekend, another game that I bought pre-ordered was Diablo 2. So, because that if you pre-ordered it, you could get the beta as well, and I was going to buy it 100% anyway.
It's a
And so,
remaster of Diablo 2?
yeah, it's a remaster. It's because so there's an opening sequence I have to say that is so well done graphically. It's just so good
Well,
in
the
terms
third
of
one was
graphics. It's like,
dope on
oh yeah, I had the third one. Me and
PS4.
Courtney
Yeah,
played the whole
yeah.
thing like together, and so I loved it. And so I thought like that's weird. Why are they coming out with two? And I seen the showcase about it, and I was like, all right, it looks good. I definitely want to check it out. And so
How much are they
playing it,
selling? How much are they selling it for?
$40, $39.99.
God damn it! The brutal.
Is that too much for you? Too
That's
much?
too. That's too much for a game I bought for probably more than that a decade and a half ago or something.
But yeah, I mean, graphically, it's strong. Like I said, the cinematic, absolutely amazing. I think I was playing that, and Courtney didn't know what it was, and she walked in, and she was just kind of like, "What are you watching?" And I was like, "This is a game." She didn't even know. Obviously, the actual gameplay is not that level of graphics, but it's still your
Yeah,
Diablo.
I remember the cinematics in Diablo 3 being pretty dope. I remember like that night thing. I remember the night toward. I think it might have been the final battle or something. The night video or the night cinematics towards the end were fucking incredible.
Yeah. It's solid. So I played the beta of that.
Yeah, I actually the more I mean I know I had Diablo the first one on PC and played the fucking shit out of it, but I'm not even entirely sure because Diablo 2 probably would have been like mid to late 2000s, wasn't it?
I don't know. It
Yeah, I'm not
apparently
even
was a
sure.
very big thing, but I clearly was not gaming, so it had to be like when we were in college.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I think it might have been after because I mean in college I probably would have bought it. I did have a PC and I was doing some gaming on my PC in college.
It must have been right after. Maybe we were in New York, and it just
Right.
came up, and
Yeah, because I'm not. I mean, and the thing is, I can't. I may have played it, and I just like the difference between Diablo and Diablo 2 in my head, or it's like fucking exactly the same thing to me. So I have no idea if I don't know. Either way, my point is it's been so long. Clearly, whether I played it or not, that it would probably be like playing a new game anyway. So maybe it is worth $40 to me. But that is I can't play video games that way anymore. So. So unless there's a VR mod for
oh my gosh. All right. Okay. So let's talk about this. Let's just cut to the chase.
Let's just cut to the chase. You want to step into the future? You want to step into my office and talk about the future, Jay? You want to step into my office and have a discussion about actual video gaming in the 21st century?
I do because I, as you know, also have a PS4 VR and amazing, some pretty amazing experiences there. So explain.
PSVR is a fucking joke, dude. PSVR is a fucking joke compared to this thing.
So tell us what are you playing on. Explain the platform. Give us the breakdown.
Okay, so we are discussing our next side quest here, and the game we're talking about playing I want to do in VR. or I was just talking about doing it in 3D Sin and 3D, and I was like, well, fuck, if I get a VR headset, I could do it in 3D Sin VR and actually play it in VR. That would be fucking even more bananas. Like, so I want to do that. So, and I've been talking about doing this, or this being a desire of mine for quite some time. So I, like, I have all these apprehensions about like whether or not it's feasible to really achieve. Like, do I understand it? Can this fucking gaming machine that I spent all this money on actually even facilitate it? I have no idea. I can't parse the fucking tech requirements well enough anymore. Even though I used to be very savvy with that stuff at one time, like the more modern stuff and the graphic cards, I just don't get it. And I'm sure that's not too far away in research. I probably could have figured it out, but I just didn't have the fucking patience to do it. So whatever. So it's kind of like I had been like putting it off for a while now, and I've talked about wanting to play Subnautica in VR and all these things that want me to that are incentivizing me to do it, but just an apprehension about actually taking the jump because partly because of expense and like again, it would be such a letdown to do it and fucking the computer not be able to achieve it. So like, but whatever. So I was like, fucking, I've been hearing that like that cheap ass gamer podcast I listen to and really enjoy. They're really been pumping the Quest 2 a lot the past few months. And that I started looking into that one, and it was $300 was it. I was like, $300 is fucking like nothing, like fuck, sure. And like I started looking into it, and they're actually sold out, so you can't get them. You can't get them through the manufacturer at the MSRP. So you can go to eBay though and fucking find anything, and I did, and I ended up they were sold out, but I copped one like it was like just a bit over $400 with shipping and everything. So 33% upcharge. That's not nothing, but it's still $400 for. I didn't do enough shopping to know like what the most expensive VR headset is, but it's got to be more than that. It just has to be. So I order this fucking thing. It arrives, and I take it out of the box, and I'm like, I don't even know what I have in my hands. I'm not sure. Like, does it need to be hooked up to my computer? Do I need? Like, I did no research at all. I just don't even know how to interface with it. So I, take it out of the box, you turn it on, you put the fucking things in your hand. You're just like, okay, now what? And like, am I gonna need some tutorial? Am I have to read some fucking supporting manual? Like, no. Like, the thing is so fucking intuitive. It blows my fucking mind, man. Like, you turn it on, and like, it's got this guardian thing that like lets you set up your safe play area, and how intuitive that is fucking mind blowing. And it has its own built-in OS. I didn't understand this at first either, but it's got its own built-in OS. So you don't need it. Like, it has its own games you can download through its own kind of almost iTunes store type deal. So or Xbox store, whatever the fuck you want, whatever manufacturer. So they have game support, third-party game support, native into it, so you don't need any additional technology. It doesn't have it's not you're not going to find like the AAA titles on there though. The ones that are on the major platforms are not going to be on there. It actually does have the original Subnautica, but it's like some bullshit outdated version of it that's pretty poorly rated. So that was like, oh, that fucking would be a bummer, and it's not even the new one or whatever, So like, that was the closest I came to like, can I do this stuff without my PC, right? And not literally the first, like I said, the reason I ordered was to play fucking to play fucking Final Fantasy probably. So like, the first thing I do when I get it is like trying to plug that in and like figure it out, and like it was not easy at all to figure out. Like, you essentially have to hook it up through Steam, and I start as I'm doing this learning all these additional hoops you have to jump through to actually accomplish that, So it kind of like turned me off, and I just like started to fuck with the headset on its own again and start downloading games on there. So there's 3 games I've downloaded on the headset itself that I've like really, really interacted with. The first one is this game called Job Simulator that like it kind of seems like
Really?
it's one of the first big VR hits, and it's exactly what the name suggests, dude. It's a simulation of various working class jobs. And that sounds like it would fucking be awful.
That sounds terrible.
But no, dude, it's so good. It's fucking it's office worker, auto mechanic, convenience store clerk, and like a chef, like a restaurant chef. And the game is actually set in 2050, and it's themed as this like historical recreation experience of jobs humans had to work before robots took over, So it's like the writing is hysterical. It's incredibly belittling of being a contributing member of the workforce in general, which I jive with on a philosophical level to no end. So like it's just written from this really, really clever, funny ass perspective. And, you know, humans are relegated to like, they're nothing now. It's like these robots are essentially just think it's hilarious that humans used to do this fucking stuff. So like, you know, it's like and you know, you just drop in and each one of them kind of has like this, either you take a ticket or you, in the garage, if with the auto mechanic, you pull the chain and open the door and it brings in a new customer. And like the customer presents challenges and you have to deal with them based on the tools available to you as this in this job, you know. And it just sounds like the dumbest thing ever, man, but it's hilarious. And, you know, it'll take a half hour out of your life, no problem. I promise you. Every time you play it, it's fucking pretty damn good. And then I also downloaded one called Red Matter. That is a first-person puzzle-solving game that won like 1 billion awards in 2018. So I think I'm pretty sure it's considered one of, if not the most, one of the better regarded games of like kind of like a first-person, I don't know, a puzzle, I guess is the best way to say it. You're just walking around in a first-person view, and you're trying to figure out the environment around you. And it's like the setting is you're exploring an alien planet of some kind, and there's a there's like a Russian Cold War vibe going on, almost kind of like I almost want to say kind of Fallout-y type thing, where you're like the USSR didn't fall and maintained power and was able to proliferate into space, and you're out doing some sort of investigating on a planet that they controlled, and something fucked up happened, and you don't really have an explanation for it, and you're out trying to figure it out. And I think you're stranded there too, so you're trying to get the fuck off the planet, and you're at the direction of some US based entity that sent you there, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of supernatural stuff going on. So it's pretty fucking, there's been a number of times already just dabbling with it. I haven't really gotten that far, maybe an hour or two into it, and I've had a few times where I'm like fucking pretty creeped the fuck out, you know. So also a good game. And then the last one, just game wise, I would talk about before I like get into just like, I don't know, the fucking how immersive it is and just how incredible everything looks. But this fucking putt game, dude, this fucking walkabout mini golf. I can't stop playing it, dude. It is so fucking good. I can't even, like, you have to go, Jay, you have to buy the fucking thing. You have to get the fucking thing. You have to get on there and create an account, and we have to play putt. It is so, it's so fucking good, dude. Like, it's, you know, it's just putt. Like, I mean, there are exotic courses that, you know, couldn't exist in reality, I guess. But it's still just, it's fucking putt. It's just putt, dude. And like,
right.
The realism of the controller and how it translates to what you're doing in that headset and what you see in that headset, it's unbelievable. I just can't explain how fucking good it is. Like, I will never, ever bother to putt in real life again. There's no reason to. There's no fucking, and I like love to putt. Like, it's like whenever I travel, whenever I travel anywhere and I see a putt place, I'm like, oh, fucking great, we are going putt-putting. Like, it's fucking, something I really, really enjoy. I've tried to find places in LA to no luck, really. Like, I found one shitty place, you know, like 30 miles south of here that's at like a kind of like a swings and things kind of fucking joint. That's like a kid's place with a bunch of other dumb things, and the course was dog shit, you know. Like, I haven't found anything, and that was shocks. I mean, it's outdoors, like, you can't believe there's tons of space everywhere. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck they don't have them here, but in any event, no reason to ever look for those again, because this fucking game satiates everything that you could possibly want about putt, and it feels just like it. It looks just like it. In the game, you have to each hole on every course. And there are, I want to say maybe 6 or 7 different courses, and then harder versions of those courses currently. And it seems like that has grown over time. Like, they're releasing more as the game has been out for a while. So that's cool to know they're supporting it. But each hole on each course also has a hidden ball, like just a golf ball that you can find somewhere. So there's like this treasure hunt thing going on at all times whenever you're playing a new course. And when you find the ball, it's added to the ball collection that you're able to choose from at the main menu stage select part. So it's just like this pit of balls, and each one of them is, of course, a different customized design. So, like, you know, you're trying to find the balls you can play with, and then the harder levels have this treasure hunt thing going on where you have to follow these clues that you find, and when you find all the things in the clue sequence, you get a new putter. So you can also get 6 or 7 different putters that are like, one's like a wizard staff, one's like a space fucking thing, one's like a gothic type deal, Dracula, Transylvania type thing. There's just cool ways to customize the things you play with. And then the levels themselves are fucking incredible and so fucking good, dude. It's just, oh my god, it's so good and so much fucking fun. And it's like, because of the short, it's like a perfect piecemeal thing. Like sitting here working, fucking get up and play a 20-minute game of putt-putt in VR right there next to my fucking laptop it's just incredible, dude. It's so fucking good. It's like, I don't know, worth so much more money than I had paid to achieve that activity. Like, just so fucking good, dude. It's so fucking good. And that is just the dumb shit in the headset. So I want to play Subnautica in VR. That's been like my chief VR goal for a couple of years now, probably. So I start really looking into what the fuck is required to do that, right? And like the way this thing works, to plug it into your laptop or to your PC and achieve the level of transfer speed necessary to really play fluidly, you have to buy this fiber optic cable that Oculus is actually charging an insane $80 for, which is fucking crazy. So I did my research and I found that you can get knockoffs that are just as good. So I bought this one that was like $30 or something. Kuject, Kuject is the brand, off Amazon. So I got the cable, plug it in, and like, because you plug, it comes with a cable that you can plug it in to charge on your laptop, but it's just just a USB-C deal that's not fast enough to really play with on the Steam games. So like, you can do, like when I first got it, I'm like, on Steam, there's this Steam VR like system test thing that's the thing I was sending you guys pictures of to like determine whether or not your system can achieve the fucking operating fucking whatever to actually play VR things, the higher end games. So it said like there's like 3 categories. There's like the headset works or something, like, yeah, that's good enough, and like the something else was good, but it was saying my graphics processor wasn't up to speed. It was red on the thing, like not good enough. And so when I first was looking at it, I was like, fuck. But I was doing research and I was like, I think if I get the cord, that might have something to do with it. So I get the cord, plug it in, run that test again, and it's all green. I was like, yeah, fucking yes. so yes, the system can do it. Okay, we're cooking with gas now. And so the fucking like Subnautica does not have an actual supported native VR version. So to play it in VR, someone had to make a mod for it. And I don't fuck with mods on my I don't play PC games that even have mods, really. I've always had a PlayStation, which that's the one without the mods, right? No. The PlayStation have mods? One of the Xbox or PS. Say again?
I didn't think either console had mods.
One of them does. I think the PlayStation maybe had mods. The PlayStation 4,
I thought that was only of a PC thing.
Yeah, because I remember getting on Skyrim, there was like something that made the grass realer that like you could download a mod. So yeah, I barely fucked with mods. Certainly don't necessarily trust them on my PC. Don't know enough about them to really fuck with them a bunch. So like this whole experience was like a very touch and go thing, and I thought it would be super hard and I would have a fucking never be able to get there. I found a guy with a YouTube video with a couple links below the fucking thing, and he was playing fucking Subnautica VR, and it took me, mate, no joke, dude, including downloading a second purchase of Subnautica Below Zero on PC on Steam for PC. So I bought it twice now. Speaking of games you actually paid for, including that 5 gigabyte download, it might have took me 25 minutes to make this whole thing happen and be sitting on my couch playing Subnautica in VR, dude. And Oh my God, it's overwhelming.
Speechless.
It's fucking overwhelming, dude. Everything is so big. Like, I'll never be able to play a game like that on a fucking flat screen on the other side of the room again, dude. I can't, like, there's just no way. There's no way after that, like, it's, I mean, like, going through caverns and tight spaces is fucking terrifying. Like, and I haven't even gotten, like, I'm maybe like 3 hours into the game now via VR. And like I haven't even interacted with any of the big leviathans or anything. I'm just like, getting your early in the game. You can't go too far. You can't go too deep. You can't go anywhere where there's any really dangerous shit for the most part. So I haven't even really fucked with anything that's truly scary. And even the bullshit things that you entered that are like semi-hostile are huge and fucking terrifying. And like I mean, even like I first dropped into the water, dude, and immediately it was a whole. I mean. I don't know. Like the first time I explained kind of like how cool it was the way you started in the first Subnautica and you get out of your pod on top of it. And then you have to like, you look down at the water and you have to jump in. And like, just like the way the game forces you to like take the plunge. Like it's like doing that in VR was so fucking good, dude. And like just the first jump in and like seeing the first of like the basic fish that you can catch and eat and shit. Like even those huge. And like, just a three-dimensional feel to them, and like, oh my God, dude, it's so fucking good. It's so good. I don't know how you can play something like this and then just go back to playing something on a flat screen. I just don't. It's so boring and mundane. I don't know how you do it. I don't know if I can do it, or if like I've thought about, because I've been dealing with that movie, so I haven't really had a ton of time to game, and I haven't even touched my Xbox in like a month now. I've only had the Oculus maybe 2 weeks. I haven't went back to anything. I kind of like have thought a few times about fucking with Fallout 76 again, firing that back up. But like after fucking start, like there's just no way. There's just no fucking way. And like I'm sure that the thing is, I'm sure that is available with a VR mod of some kind on PC. You know what I mean? Or on the PC Steam platform. So maybe I don't have to, but yeah, I just don't know how. I don't know how it's so much better. It's so fucking good, dude. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. So good.
And that much better than the PS4 VR.
Yeah, you can't even. It's not even. I mean,
Okay.
Skyrim was pretty good, and so was Resident Evil. It's just like. It definitely looks much like the resolution and the aesthetic quality is infinitely higher, and especially with and maybe that's to my fault. I don't really use those wands that came with the PS4, the control wands. I don't really use those with VR. So maybe if I had really tried to engage those a little more, I would feel a little differently.
Yeah. You have to for some games. Yeah, some games it's required. Like you have to use that, or you just don't play.
Even like Doom, which once I had started using the controller, which you could switch it over to, Doom 2016, I could see, because the movement thing is like that point and go to the thing, that a lot of VR things use. I could immediately see how it would be better with the wands, but I still I think I tried it a couple times and just didn't care for it. The controllers, the Oculus controllers are much, I don't know, better and intuitive, and like the grip of it is different and just more feels like that Red Dawn game, like and this is to the developer, that specific game's credit. I'm sure they're not all like this, but like the things that you control in the game are like a very close, the shape, and like in a more intuitively mapped and feel to the things that you're actually holding in your hands in real life. Right. You know what I mean? Which is cool and well done. Like I said, that's probably a developer specific thing for that title, but dude, I had to buy a fucking wireless thing for my Xbox controller, because you can't play Subnautica with those wands because there's not enough buttons for all the shit you gotta do in Subnautica. So I had to fucking get my Xbox controller rigged to it, and like the Xbox controller can connect to the headset, but it can't connect to the headset when the headset is turned to the PC link thing, which is like a different mode of operation, I guess. So I had to basically get my Xbox mapped to my laptop to make that work, and that was its own little technological hurdle that I was cussing at my fucking system for a couple days ago. But like, other than that, so like even including that and the cable and the headset, under $500 to make all this happen, and it's just
worth every penny.
It makes every other gaming experience I've ever had meaningless. It's fucking not even fucking close.
That is
dude.
big praise. Big words, man. It's
Honestly,
funny because I was talking to Jesse about this a while ago because he, at the start of the pandemic, both he and Tanya both had Oculus too. Like, and they were playing some game. I can't even remember the name of it, but it's how they would hang out with people that they knew. They would do through there, and it was like,
well, that's
it
the thing
was
too.
amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I should have mentioned that too. Yeah, man. There's like it's Facebook, so like there's like this social element to the whole thing that like it's natively wired into it that you can just tell. I don't know, like there's a social component to the Xbox platform, but it's not the same thing. Like you have like a house that's like your, or you can change the environment, of course, to skin it in different ways, but there's like a physical space that you exist in where you kind of like your home base, and you can like invite motherfuckers over, and like you all have avatars and shit, and you can like, obviously play games together in that actual digital space, and like it's just it's wired to Facebook Messenger, which I don't really use a ton, but if you did use that, it would, it's the shit pops up right in your thing, and you can fucking voice command to talk back on it. So like that's like already a built out thing in there. And yeah, there's a lot of games that, of course, embrace this. Like I haven't downloaded them all, but there's a ton of things I've seen in there that are like, fucking Rec Room is one I keep seeing. That's like, it probably is a bunch of little mini games that you can fucking Mario Party type shit that you play with people. And I mean, like I said, the mini golf one, I mean, it's like you can't really play past the headset, to play with someone locally. So it's definitely kind of Xboxy in that sense that you have to have another system to really engage in the multiplayer way. But I mean, yeah, that fucking walkabout golf thing would be fucking amazing with fucking two people, playing on the same course at the same time. I'm curious to see how much if it does anything to actually like establish the two of you in the same space or not too. Or if it's just like you take a turn, you're both on the fucking same scorecard or something. But either way, it's fucking seems to be very well done, and just like kind of the OS of it is very socially minded, and like it suggests people you may know, and like there are a handful of people on my suggestions. I'm like, I don't want to fucking deal with that person, but like, fucking clearly not enough people have this thing. But I think if it gets a little more saturated in fucking the number of users, I think it'll. The sky's the fucking limit for this.
It's because they've been out. Like when I was talking to Jesse about this, I just couldn't get one, and it was like, oh, maybe you can find one on eBay, and I was kind of like, whatever. Like I can play games for free. I'm just gonna keep doing that.
That is the shit thing that it doesn't have anything like that. That's like a subscription based deal where you're just gotta say, in general, it doesn't seem like that's why the Steam aspect of it is key, because you're not limited to what is available on their platform alone. You know what I mean? Steam obviously has everything. So yeah, it's like the actual offerings. Like I've done a ton of Googling of what games are good, what games are, what's worth downloading. And like, it's, there's like a dozen games maybe that really have like a universal thumbs up rating on, you know what I mean? There's this one called Beat Saber that doesn't look like my jam at all.
Oh, dude, we played that. That game is awesome. I played it at the what was that place we played for my birthday? Not GameStop, but GameWorks.
Right.
I played it there, and it was a blast. I was like, because I saw it when I was looking at the Oculus. I was like, I would buy that game because I get it's fun.
Literally every single top 5-10 list are like Beat Saber. Doesn't I mean, I'm sure it is fun, but especially I don't know for me personally sitting at home alone playing stuff, like I want something a little more immersive.
Fair point.
Not like there's this boxing game I keep seeing that's like it looks fucking incredible, but like I don't want a box in my fucking living room. I don't know. I just don't want to do it. Like, I don't care how great it looks. I don't want to break a sweat boxing in my living room. It's just not an appealing idea to me, no matter how good the game is. But those controllers, I mean, I can see how. So I actually saw like one of the videos I watched is just kind of like a life hack list of things you can do to optimize your experience. And like, there's a thing you can do with the lanyards to tie them to your hand so you can open your hand and have them not fly off. So like things where you're throwing things or like whatever, just a little more immersive of a physical action, without obviously breaking your fucking things. so like little shit like that you can do to, engage those types of games a little more. It's fucking great, man. Go on eBay and get one, dude. I don't even know. And like, all those fucking, like I said, all those games that you really like, those first person fucking shooter, third person things, like all that shit, dude. There are probably mods to play every one of those in fucking VR if there's not an already native offering, which many Steam games have, the bigger ones. It's gonna blow your fucking mind, dude. Blow your fucking. You have to play fucking everything on your PC and get a PC that can really carry the shit, which is a little bit, I guess, more of an expense than the 500 I said. But
I'm like, I just bought this, and I don't know, it definitely wasn't the top of the line because I was like, I don't play most of my gaming here, but it's got to be decent. So I actually don't even know.
That may change very soon, Jay. Until you fucking one dabble with it and you'll be like, yep, I'll buy whatever. I'll pay whatever. Like, it's fucking completely different deal. So that's what I'm jamming on now, and holy fuck, is it good. I did also try the 3D Sin VR thing one time, and like, it's actually
not that good.
I mean, it's cool. And, I didn't really get into the game. I'm sure if you really, really get going, there's probably shit that looks cool or whatever. But, it's just, it's not, I guess it's not that much more different than the 3D thing where just there's like, like I talked to you guys about the fucking Dragon Warrior thing, how like, the little chests are like a thing now, and like you can tilt the screen and it is, you can walk through the woods and like, yes,
that's what I was expecting.
Your sprite is a little blocked by the trees in the woods now. And like, that's cool, but like, it's not fucking, it's not really a big deal. It's just like a slight aesthetic change, but the other shit is fucking dope. All right, so I guess that we spent an hour talking about Oculus. Now let's talk about Nintendo Power 12, I guess.